What up, y'all? Today we're local and we're in Livermore. Let's get it. Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wine Wednesday. Happy Wine Wednesday. I am your host, J. Tom Gunter, owner of Grapes and Sand Publishing. What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode. I cannot wait to get into this wine with you. Happy Wine Wednesday to everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying this day. I hope everybody's enjoying that this is the middle of the week, thank God, and we're getting into the weekends and we're getting closer to Christmas. So, but other than that, my son, man, the boy keeps on getting longer and gaining some weight, and it's crazy to watch this little 7-month-old refusing to sit down, always wanting to stand up on and hold on to stuff. He's finally starting to stand a little bit by himself. I clocked him today at the 5 seconds. I was like, wow, he really standing up there by himself without holding anything for like 5 seconds. And then once he tries to take a step, that's when he falls. But the kid is an overachiever, I see, and it's fun to watch him, growing every single day and watching his personality kick in and watching him want to see us doing things and get frustrated because he can't do the same thing like walking and all that stuff. So, and eating some of the stuff we do too, of course, because he's a foodie dude. He loves to eat. It's been fun to watch him thus far. I think he'll be walking soon. We'll see. I think he'll be standing a lot longer and he'll be walking soon. We'll see. My mother is trying to get out here as much as possible because she doesn't want to miss anything. So it's really cool to watch the grandparents or his grandparents, my parents, get engaged with my son and his growth. So anyway, let's get into the wine. Today we are Livermore. We have a Bordeaux blend here. We're talking about the Traveler from Omega Road Winery over in Livermore, 2018. You guys can see that label. The blend here is we have 50% Cabernet Franc, I think 25% Cabernet Sauvignon, and then 25% Petit Verdot. So let's see. I love Bordeaux varietals. I love Bordeaux blends. I definitely love Livermore because it's local and I've been there a bunch of times. One of my first wine regions I ever went to and hung out in because I went to San Jose State. And so let's see if this one does what it needs to do and see what kind of score we can get this one. On the nose. So I'm getting ripe raspberry here. I'm getting plum. Kind of like plum skin, like the tartness of the skin. I'm getting black cherry. I'm also getting some cedar here. Wet cedar. I'm getting some leather too. What this reminds me of, being honest with you, is kind of like a Sangiovese that's not from Italy, but a Sangiovese from California. It's a little bit stewed fruit, a little overripe on the nose, and it has some of those tertiary things like the leather thing that I was talking about. There's some spice here. It's kind of exotic. Being honest with you, I can't pinpoint exactly what kind of spice it is, but there is something exotic here. There's like a little bit of like a shoe polish thing going on here too, which is I didn't expect that. Leather shoe polish. I'm also getting, and you guys know I'm a beef jerky aficionado, I'm getting like a teriyaki, beef teriyaki jerky here as a secondary. A bit of wet tree bark. There's also like kind of like a prune thing going on here too. Let's go ahead and taste and see if anything translates to the palate. Good mouthfeel. So this is the thing. It's not a bad wine. It's actually a pretty solid wine. The thing is, the issue I'm having right now is it's a very reductive wine, meaning that a lot of oxygen wasn't allowed into the system, so you have this like really rigid kind of wine, not as expressive as I would like it to be. Still solid though. I'm gonna get into the structure and everything in a second, but I want to be honest. It's a style that I'm not really into, but I can be objective in this and talk about like whether it's seamless on the palate, if there's some dips and all that stuff, and the tannin structure and all that. So let me get into this, but just wanted to let you know it's really not my style of wine. So on this approach, it's pretty angular. This is medium plus acid, like medium. Actually, it's right there on the like it's high medium acid, but not medium plus. It's like right on the line of that. Tannin is approachable, not over the top. Very drying though in the gums and in the cheeks. So the black cherry plum thing up front. As it transitions to the mid palate, you get a little bit more of like kind of like that earthy cedar box beef jerky thing that I was talking about as a secondary in the second and third quarter. Finishes rather long. It does lose some of its character on the finish, but the flavor is there. It just doesn't have the richness, and not even richness, because I want to say richness without being cloying on the palate. It's there, but it's not as like pronounced as I would like on the finish. A little watered down on the finish, but all in all, a solid bottle of wine. I mean, I don't hate it. It's actually, if you like this style of wine, if you like more reductive style of wine, then it may be in your bag. Bit more of like a kind of like a raspberry thing I'm catching on the finish now too, and definitely that spice thing is kicking too. Actually, it's not bad. I mean, I think opening this bottle up and letting it sit out, decanting it or letting it sit out for a while, could make this softer on its approach. Oh, my baby's looks like he's waking up. Hold on, let me be quiet for a second. Hopefully he goes back to sleep. Sorry, baby woke up. I had to hurry up and see if I could put him back to sleep, and thank God he went right back to sleep. But yeah, so if I'm scoring this wine, stay tuned. Wine Wednesday will be right back. Coming to you from the folks over at Sunset Cellars, we have daylight savings over in Suisun Valley. This wonderful beverage, this Piquet wine in a can, is amazing. Different flavors such as Petite Syrah, Zinfandel, Syrah, a bunch of different stuff that you're going to want to taste on a hot day. See it out in the wild, grab a glass, and pour yourself some. Cheers. Now back to the show. Going 87 on here, which is not bad. 87. You know, over 86 I recommend. So if you want to go ahead and try this wine out, go ahead and try. You can see this different style of like more of a it's just a different style of winemaking. So, you know, definitely try this out and see what's going on. Try other stuff in Livermore too. There's a lot of amazing wines out in Livermore. Like Longevity makes great wines. Three Steves makes great wines. You know, there's a lot of places that I love out there. So go check them out. Let me see. Question of the day. Have you ever been to Livermore Valley? And if you have, do you have a favorite label? Put that in the comments so I can go check it out, and hopefully I get the chance to review it. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful week again, and I hope you guys hope to see you guys at the end of the week at Wine Still of the Week, my other show that I do. And if you're looking to put ads, and if you're a small business and want to put an ad in any one of my shows, 20-second to 15-second, let me know. DM me and we can talk pricing. Guys, have a wonderful day. Cheers.